we're going to be installing one of these valves on a live line type L copper tubing. During this install, you're always going to want to make sure that you find the nicest piece of clean pipe you possibly can. And when I say that, I mean if there's any debris such as glue, residue left over from insulation perhaps, you're going to want to sand that away to make sure that we get a nice good seal on our main body gaskets around the line. We're also going to want to make sure that we have a good strong 18-volt drill. What we're looking for is somewhere around 500 inch-pounds of torque for these installs, including when we get into the larger size valves. Now that we've ensured we have a nice piece of clean copper to work with, we're going to go ahead and view our valve, taking note of the indication tab once again. So this is indicating that we're going to be drilling down to the blue line. When I say blue line, I want this blue line on the socket flush to parallel with the top of the drill collar. That's when we know that we've reached our target depth for this installation. I'm going to go ahead and place my lower half on the line, take my upper half like so, and I'm just going to go ahead and start staggering these bolts. It's really important when you do this install that you're ensuring that all the body bolts are nice and snug and they're not favoring any corner. Take your time and go catty corner A to B, C to D, and get a nice even tug all around the body. I'm gonna go ahead and check what we did here. Seems nice and flush on both sides to me. And sometimes guys, if you're doing one of these and you see a little bit of gasket protruding from the side of the body, that's still okay. Now that we have this guy nice and snug, I feel comfortable to go. We're gonna go ahead and add on our specialty socket now. Once again guys, just a reminder, today we're gonna be going to the blue line. Now that we're ready to drill guys, this isn't a race. You just want to find a nice, smooth, moderate pace. As we approach the blue line, go ahead and throttle down a little bit. You don't want to go too aggressive to the blue line. We want to stop just above it and we can manually make sure that we reached our target depth after. And I'll show you what I'm talking about once we remove this drill collar. My blue line is now flush with the top of my drill collar. Now that I feel comfortable with the depth that we reached, I'm going to go ahead and remove our drill collar. As I mentioned, this is just for the sake of the install. We can go ahead and remove our white polymer gasket right here. That's just for the install as well. It goes with this guy. And if we look closely, now that we have removed our drill collar, as you can see here, we've exposed two hidden red dots that were underneath the collar on the stainless body. On the brass portion right here, still exposed, there is also two red dots. What we're gonna do is take our socket once again, place it on top, and by hand, just with the wrench, we're gonna do that half a turn crack and line those up. And essentially what we're doing is making sure that we are full port open right now. Now that we made sure that we aligned our red dots to ensure that we're full port open, our next step is removing this half nut. This is for your handle. You could set this aside for now. Then we're gonna go ahead and remove our split poly tubing. And we're gonna depress on our spindle and have our cap handy. Sometimes guys, with building pressure, as soon as you let go of this, it'll want to rise back up. That's okay, just hold on tight. Place your cap and help secure it. We can go ahead and grab our drill and snug up our cap. Remember guys, it's not that this needs to be crazy tight as long as it's flush with the body to secure the spindle down. Lastly, we're gonna go ahead and grab our handle, our half nut. We could actually grab our socket once again and use that to tighten this guy up. And that being said, we can go ahead and valve off. Simple as that. Thank you all for tuning in just to see how easy it is, in fact, to install one of our Easyfit isolators. If any of you were to have any further questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to visit us at our website at easyfitisolator.us and contact our support team. Thank you.